Well, we're about to start another COP. We're going into COP15, which is taking place in Montreal in Canada from the 7th to the 19th of December. And much like the climate COP, this COP is an opportunity for all global UN nations to come together to negotiate under the Convention on Biological Diversity, the CBD, and in particular to look at halting and reversing the decline in biodiversity we've seen. And this meeting is absolutely critical because it will be one of the key moments where nations really do need to start putting in that effort, that ambition to try and reverse biodiversity loss. If we don't do it this year, and this COP has already been delayed for 2 years because of COVID, then we really are starting to run out of time globally. So it's an absolutely fundamental meeting to trying to address the nature crisis that we're seeing globally and tie it to climate change as well, so that we're seeing action being taken on nature and climate together. And as I mentioned, as well as being delayed for 2 years because of COVID, this COP is happening in Canada, but it's actually being presided over the presidency as China. And it was originally meant to take place in China, but because of the COVID restrictions there that are ongoing, they have moved it to Canada. And the other really noticeable thing for this COP is the lack of global targets we now have. So the latest round of targets, the Aichi targets, ran out 2 years ago. And since then, we haven't had a set of global targets on biodiversity loss. So we're looking to make sure that this COP really reinstates those targets and ups ambition. Not a single one of the Aichi targets was met by 2020. So we're not in a very good state going into this COP. And when you look at the negotiating text as well, almost every sentence in all of the texts is square bracketed, which means there hasn't yet been agreement on what those targets and goals are going to be. So that's something we'll be paying very close attention to.